So we're going to keep this very short, sharp and sweet. Now we're going to start off with the COVID-19. So I'm going to give you two comparisons, and they are when you got your COVID-19 shot, you basically gave consent and you signed a waiver form. So these forms typically acknowledge that the recipient understood the potential risk and benefits of the vaccine and that they consented to receive it. The specifics of these forms varied by country, state, and vaccination site, but they generally include information about the emergency use authorization, EUA, status and the vaccines early on, and potential side effects. So this practice is common in medical procedures, especially for new treatments or vaccines under the EUA, to ensure informed consent from a patient. So it's no different to now heading back to the digital ID. So the digital ID is really important. So if it's not done properly, it's going to be a very lengthy court case to even establish who's responsible if someone steals your ID through the MyGov app, site, whatever you want to call it. So if a scammer gets on there, they break the codes, they get in and they take all your ID. So they have access to your phone, they have access to your email accounts, then they have access to your bank accounts and so forth. So good scammers know exactly what they're looking for, how to do it, and how to go about it. So they work as a collective team, and there's always going to be someone in there that's quite savvy with the laws, and not even so much the laws, just know how to get into a system and dig dive. We see it and we hear about it all the time. You just need to jump on Google, YouTube, all these places to find out and watch these scams go under. But putting all that aside, at the end of the day, if our government make us, or even begin with, it doesn't matter whether it's make us or not, if they don't implement things that safeguard the public, the citizens, so if something like that does go wrong and a scammer does pop in, take your ID, sell your house under a scam, who's then responsible? Who bears the onus of retrieving your house back? And what do you do in the meantime? Who's covered by that? So how do you trace the money back? Because I can tell you now, lawyers will be rubbing their hands together, all trying to work out, one, how to get it back, and two, drag out the process while you go broke. That's the crust of it. So you have to read the terms and conditions clearly.